شرر سوزان کوبان شکن برکش جامی دگر زین شام و زین پگاه جانی دیوانه خواه با من بیگانه ای خیشم خان و زهرش در خون من بادا همار نور
Good morning, and welcome to the BioHorizon Iran Implant Symposium. I'm Dr. Carl Mesh. I'm co-chairman of the International Congress of Oral Implantologists, the world's largest implant organization with more than 105 countries represented in that group. As you may know, I've written 3 books in the field of implant dentistry called Contemporary Implant Dentistry, which has become the most popular book in the subject. I understand that this is a textbook that's often used within your country to advance our knowledge and care. What you may not know is I'm also the co-developer of the BioHorizon implant system, and therefore it's apropos that I welcome you to this particular meeting. I especially want to say thank you to the Tehran company to take the time and effort to help BioHorizon bring this program to you. The Institute was developed in 1984, and it was based on a science-based approach to providing treatment and care. And at that point, there wasn't any devices to be able to support that. And the reason why BioHorizon was created was to create a device and a methodology of products that would fulfill the science in this particular field. And as a consequence, it has become the fastest growing company around the world, because indeed its goal is to help us develop standards that will predictably restore our patients to normal contour, comfort, function, aesthetics, speech, and health. What you'll see during this symposium are techniques that are based not only on art, but are based on university-based scientific studies to help us develop these devices, both in bone regeneration, in soft tissue management and augmentation, and in medical devices that can act as support systems for the prostheses that we create to help our patients. I want to, again, especially thank those of you that are here, the Tehran Corporation, and for the direction and the leadership that BioHorizon has taken since 1996. Welcome. And I am sharing this experience with you, at least in mind and in soul, although physically I can't make my presence. Thank you for this opportunity.
Zain Advanced Technologies welcomes you to the first BioHorizons Congress in Iran. We hope that the selection of scientific topics in this program will gratify your expectations and in turn cause a greater and closer cooperation between your line of interest and BioHorizons products and services, be it clinical, academic, research, or just starting in the implant treatment for the younger generation of dentists. Zarin, as the exclusive representative of BioHorizons Implant Systems in Iran, is ready to provide all kinds of services to the esteemed specialists and eagerly welcomes the newcomers who would like to and have decided to begin in the field. I would like to introduce Mr. Leon Julio, the International Vice President of BioHorizons, who is a very familiar face in Iran's dental community, and invite him to make the official opening statement. Mr. Julio, please.
One of the best researchers and clinicians in the world today. I've been with BioHorizons now 10 years, and I've known most of you, many of you, over the years, and it's been a pleasure to be able to come to Iran and see the kind of work at a very high level that's been done in this country and research as well. It's very, very impressive, and I'm glad that some of my colleagues are going to be here today to be able to see some of those things that you guys have been doing while we're here in the next several days. I'd like to introduce Mark Neary, who is the Vice President of BioHorizons. He's going to give you an overview of what BioHorizons has been doing in the last number of years. So without further ado, Mark Neary.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to just say it's a true pleasure to be here. I live in Dallas, Texas. This is my first time in Iran. The hospitality has just been overwhelming, and I hope to come back many times in the future. I'd like to thank Tehran Medical for the tremendous effort that they put forward to organize this event. I know it's taken probably about 2 years of planning, along with Leon's support as well. So congratulations on this venue, this spectacular opening this morning. I've never seen an opening quite like that, so congratulations to the entire team from Tehran Corporation.
This is the first BioHorizons Congress in Iran, and it's February 18th today. It will be held on February 19th as well, 2010. I have Mr. Mark Neary with me. He's the Vice President of International Sales for BioHorizons, and we're going to ask him a couple of questions.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you very much. How has your trip been to Iran so far?
It's been great. Pleasantly surprised, actually.
Is this your first trip?
Yes, first trip.
Were you hesitant about coming or not?
Yeah, I was quite nervous, but I was also very intrigued by the trip. I didn't tell several people in my family that I was making the trip because for obvious reasons, but I'm very happy to be here, and I'd like to come back.
Good. We're very glad to have you here, and we do hope that you do come back. How do you think the Congress is going so far?
I was very impressed with the quality of obviously the speakers, but the venue and the setup that was put into organizing this meeting was one of the best I've seen, and I think the opening was probably the best opening I've ever seen for a Congress, and I've been to many, as you can tell.
Yes, definitely, including the laser show.
Yes, exactly.
That was a highlight. What about Iran and Iranians in general? What is your take on them?
My overall take is that the people are extremely hospitable, friendly, not at all what I expected. I'm just very surprised, pleasantly surprised about the people.
Were you expecting what you saw on the news?
Not exactly. I guess you sort of believe that most people believe in their country, and that whole atmosphere is throughout the nation, whatever nation it is, and I just found it very different from what you hear on the news.
Definitely. Everyone is very pleased to have people from abroad come here and see and get to know people. So we're glad that you're here. What is your take on Iran's implant dentistry?
I know that it's a growing market. We see it as a very prosperous endeavor for us and for the distributor here. But I think that there's probably a good bit of work to be done to get the market awareness to the patients, basically. And I think there's probably affordability issues as well. But I see it as an emerging market.
Good, thank you. And with your help, hopefully that will emerge soon. How is your trip to Iran so far?
It's been great. Everybody's been great so far. Well, everybody's been very friendly here, and I didn't quite expect that.
It's been wonderful as usual.
It's more than what I expected. Well, I have a philosophy in life is I never really expect anything because then I never get sad if it doesn't go the way I thought it would be. But of course, with Iran, considering the current tension that we get, through the media in Europe, there was some tension. But I can say that it's one of the nicest people I've met in a very long time, and it's been a true pleasure to meet the Iranian people, and just wonderful people.
Well, how have you experienced the whole Congress so far?
The Congress is excellent. I think it's being run in an excellent way. The people are the dentists here function at a very high level, and it's a very well run Congress. Zarin does an excellent job here.
Yeah, I think the Congress is very well organized. I was blown out about the intro of the meeting and the amount of people which came. That means that the interest in implant dentistry in Iran is growing. It's huge.
I think it was world class. It's been a true privilege to have been here. And for the last 10 years, I've attended most of the major congresses and symposiums around the world. And this is up there with the best of them. And the quality of the speakers, the quality of the organization, truly world class. Congratulations.
Congress is excellent. There's a lot of high-level Iranian dentists, and I think the Congress is reflecting of that.
Do you hope to have future trips to Iran?
Yes, I'd love to come back when I have more time to do a little sightseeing.
Well, I'd like to come back.
We do hope to get you back and to have future congresses. Thank you.
I get to go snowboarding tomorrow.
آتش در دل فکن برپا کن صد شرر سوزان کوبان شکن برکش جامی دگر زین شام و زین پگاه جانی دیوانه خواه